This slide highlights about the functional skills versus vital skills. What are functional skills? You can see them there. Colleges and institutions emphasize more on functional skills. Okay, what are they? Subject knowledge, theoretical approach, basic degree certificate, good percentage, and all these things fall under functional skills. Okay, but these functional skills are redundant now. We cannot get a job with these functional skills alone. Those days are gone. Now the need of the hour is vital skills. You should have these vital skills to crack any interview or to get any job in today's market. Okay, what are these vital skills? You can see them in the slide now, and we will be discussing about each of them in detail now. See, first one is technical skill. See, I told technical skill, not technical knowledge. That means whatever knowledge, technical knowledge you have, you should be able to implement a particular feature. Okay, so that you will be counted for a position or an opening in an IT company. Okay, technical skills are very important and they form an integral part of your portfolio. Okay, next vital skill is emotional intelligence. See, this is very important and you have to develop this. Emotional intelligence is very relevant in an interview, because when an interviewer puts a question to you, you have to think of that question and react in a short time. That too, your answer should be crisp and to the point, so that it strikes a chord with the interviewer. It all depends on your emotional balance and emotional intelligence. Okay, that's the reason emotional intelligence is considered to be a crucial skill in today's world. Not only in an interview, even after getting into the job, emotional intelligence plays a huge role in your career development. So you have to focus on your emotional balance and work on improving your emotional intelligence. Okay. The third one in the list is interpretation skills. What are interpretation skills? Interpretation skills means that, see, when a question is put to you in an interview, okay, interviewer will have an underlying motive running in his mind. That means that he is trying to extract an answer for a particular question and he is asking a question. Interpretation skill helps you realize the underlying motive behind that question and be careful in answering that question. Okay, it helps you to understand the underlying motive behind the question that was put to you in an interview, so that you can answer with utmost caution and perfection. In simple words, interpretation skills will help you to read or understand the interviewer's perception. The fourth one is articulation skills. Articulation skills are a little different. That means you might have many things in your mind, but in an interview, see, marks are awarded to whatever you speak in front of the panel, not to the knowledge that you have in your mind. Articulation skills are like the ability to speak your mind out. It can be simply understood like giving words to your thoughts and feelings, and that too in a controlled and regulated manner. Okay, this is where articulation skills comes into picture and they play a very big role, because as I told you just before, in an interview marks are awarded to what you speak in front of the panel, not for what you are having in your mind. It's not a written test. You have to open up and speak in front of the panel. Okay, for that you need to be extremely good at your articulation. Last but not the least, it is industry orientation. Industry orientation is a peculiar concept, like no one will be there to teach you something about industry. Okay, it's your motivation and you have to be charged up and you have to be curious to learn more about IT industry or any industry for that matter which you are looking to venture into. Okay, if you don't have orientation towards IT industry and and one fine day you are attending an IT interview, how would the interviewer be ready to take you? You have to develop a basic understanding towards IT industry. How do you develop it? You have to interact with industry folks, maybe your brother or sister or cousins, they might be working in an IT company. You have to talk with them. Okay, you have to you have to apply for internships and do multiple internships. Okay, you should interact with the industry guys, then only you will get to know more about IT industry. Okay, it's all about industry orientation. Now look at the code that was displayed on the bottom of this slide. You don't have a knowledge problem but a skill problem. Your focus is only on the knowledge and you left the skill just like that. But as I mentioned earlier, you may get good marks in exchange for knowledge at your college. But when you come to industry or you step out of college, jobs or for that matter any opportunity will be offered to you in exchange for your skills. So needless to say, you have to develop your skills. Okay, and don't blame the bike, it's your problem. Okay, you are given a bike and if you are not able to ride a bike properly, it's definitely your problem. Okay, you don't come back to us and say again that that bike is not properly working or something or the other. It all won't work because as I explained during the previous slide that if you consider a job to a bike, interviewer will see whether you know to ride a bike or not. If you are not able to ride a bike, he will throw you out of the interview. Now, after being thrown away from the interview, don't come back and say that that bike is not properly working or that bike is not good. Don't give all these kind of excuses. Here, it might be like that interviewer is not good, that interview panel is showing partiality, that company is not good, they are not genuine. It all won't work. Okay, don't blame company or the interviewer or the panel or your college. Anyone cannot be blamed. It is your responsibility to develop a skill, and once you develop the required skill set, everyone is ready to offer you a job. Okay,